Welcome back to my video. This is Tim That Talks. Let's go over some of the players from this first preseason game against the Ravens that really stood out. The person that stood out the most, of course, is Malik Willis. Malik Willis shows you what could be in store for the future with him and the Titans. Malik Willis has some good and some bad, but from what I saw last night, it was a majority of the good. He looked poised in the pocket. He was willing to throw down the field. He was using his legs. He was making plays on some starting defenders. The guy looked like a legit backup quarterback right now, week 1 of the preseason. Hopefully, he can continue his growth going into the second preseason game. Malik Willis stood tall in the pocket on a few passes, and his sidearm passes were something great to see. He reminds me of a Patrick Mahomes and a Josh Allen mixed in together, but has a running ability like Lamar Jackson. This guy could be something special. Malik Willis just put everybody in the NFL on notice that he could be a problem if he figures out this quarterback thing. The passes that he did complete, he did have some really good touch on the ball. He was zipping the ball to these receivers. I would like to see Malik Willis pass the ball more, especially to Burks, but he was doing what he thought he needed to do. The bullets were flying. He decided he wanted to use his legs and make plays, which I'm okay with that. It's the preseason game. If he's going to make mistakes, I want him to make them now. The pass to Racey McMath was beautiful. He threw a 48-yard pass on a dime. I did like that he was able to get the ball to Racey McMath. And McMath is showing that he could be a difference maker in the regular season. This guy looks so much better than he did last season. All in all, for Malik Willis, he gets a C+ from me. And that's good for his first preseason game because he showed me the potential that he has to be a starting caliber quarterback in this NFL. And he shows you that he is a playmaker and he has the ability to be a superstar. So the ceiling is high, and he showed us just a little bit of what he had in store for us. The running backs for the Titans look good as well. Chestnut got the start. He did fumble, but after that fumble, the guy runs hard. He was hitting people. He was hitting that hole with bursts. He had good hands. I like what he has the capability of doing. Do I think he's going to make the team? Probably not, but he will be on special teams. It's just that they drafted Haskins to take that number 3 role, and he has a good possibility of doing that because he has some really good runs as well, and he has really good soft hands. Look very comfortable catching the ball. As long as these rookie running backs can learn how to block, they will be valuable for the lineup as well as special teams. The players on defense that stood out to me, starting with Caleb Farley. Now, he had a rough start, but I don't expect him to do anything different, knowing that he hasn't played that much football in the last 3 years. But once he got his feet under him and he got comfortable, he looked really good out there. And this guy's going to be a problem as well. Once he figures out game speed, he's going to be a lockdown corner. He played better than Christian Fulton last night, and it wasn't even close. And I like me some Fulton. So Caleb Farley shows you the potential that he has as well. Player that stood out to me on the defensive line, and it wasn't many players, but Rashad Reaver really stood out to me. Again, his ability to set the edge. He ain't letting nobody get by him. This guy is going to be a good run stopper. And he did have a couple moves on the defensive line as he was trying to get to the quarterback. Once he puts everything together, hopefully play this full season, he's going to be another good complement on the defensive line. Another player in the secondary that stood out to me was Theo Jackson. Very comfortable there. He was a good tackler. He was cleaning up tackles. He was pretty much all over the field in a good way, and I liked what I see. This dude's got some promise. I didn't know much about him, but when I saw him play last night, he definitely was one of the best DBs in the secondary. Shoot, he was one of the best players on the field. The last guy that I noticed in that preseason game was Shakur Brown. I can tell you right now, Shakur Brown outplayed Chris Jackson. It wasn't even close. Brown looked like a veteran out there. He was really good in coverage and fast. He was playing sideline to sideline. That guy was really quick, and he was on his man very fast and got the tackles. He was all over the field as well, about just as much as Theo Jackson. So I was really happy about that. And it's possible he's going to be pushing Chris Jackson for time. Chris Jackson was struggling. All in all, this first preseason game against the Ravens was a very good display of our future talent. If you're a Titans fan, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you can follow me all season. I'll be breaking down some of the Titans games and the Titans players. I appreciate the support. See you in the next video. Tighten up.